Hi guys, so I'm at this time going to be speaking about Nicki Minaj. This may be a challenging reading. I have a message to the Barbs, and I just want to say, Barbs, it's time to start telling Nicki the truth. I am concerned. There's a sense of lack of awareness that I believe Nicki doesn't display. And because she has a lack of self-awareness, there can be no evolution. I believe a lot of the Barbs see Nicki spiraling out, but they also make excuses for her behavior. I would never make excuses for my favorite celebrities' behavior, because you have to understand, celebrities have a lot of yes men and women around them. People just go along to get along because they have money and fame. They just say yes, 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 yes. They don't have a lot of individuals telling them the truth. And Nicki has a strong connection to her fans, and because they worship her and they don't tell her the truth and they keep shit going on for years and years, I don't think she thinks that she's doing anything wrong. For example, her music. I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. I'm not a Barb, but I'm a fan. I have seen a decline in her music dramatically. Many of her diehard Barbs will never acknowledge something like that. And what I'm saying, guys, if you do not acknowledge it and tell her that there is something going on with her music, she will not evolve. That's just the type of person that I see that Nicki is. For there to be evolution in an individual, they must first identify the issue or the problem, acknowledge it, and then take action to make change. Nicki's not going to do that. First of all, she has a lot of yes people around her. She has no self-awareness. A being must have self-awareness to see themselves and see themselves from the outside for there to be change. And I'm not speaking about this issue she has with Cardi. That's justified to me. I don't like Cardi B. That beef is justified. This beef with Jay-Z is justified. Now, do I want Nicki to move in a more strategic way? Yes. I believe Nicki is a really smart woman. I think she's well spoken, and I think she's intelligent. That's something that she has over a lot of people in the game. But the thing is, she has no self-awareness. So she can't evolve. She can't become better. I want to see the becoming of Nicki Minaj. I want to see the becoming of Nicki. I want to see her do better. I want to see her on top. And you all have to start being honest with her about her music, about her actions. You have to be honest, unless you all aren't seeing this also, which I know you are, because you're buying her music. She gets a lot of support from her fans. She's one of the beings who will, who will remain in the game for years, as long as she has her dedicated fan base. She has an extremely dedicated fan base. But they don't tell her the truth. Okay? So that's my spill about it. I want to see Nicki evolve. I want to see her on top. I don't like what's going on. I don't like her being blackballed. I'm uncomfortable with that. I want Nicki to evolve her music. I think she could have gone into acting. I kind of really don't even want to see her in the music game. I think she's better than that. I think she can make money doing other things. That's what But like I said, a lack of self-awareness. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and ask this question here. Guys, excuse me, if you hear that barking, that's the neighbors, dogs. This is the first question. What is going on in Nicki's life right now? What is going on in Nicki Minaj's life? She's working. She's going through a transition. I don't know what type of transition or change. Unfortunately, there could be money issues, actual money issues going on, not just the rumors that they like to put out. But there could be actual money issues going on. I see an uncertainty around her career. Like, she's like, do I... Because remember when she was talking about, oh, you all want the, oh, you all... And, you know... She's like, well, what's my identity now? As far as music, I feel her questioning her musical identity. Yes, she still has support. She will always have support because she has dedicated fans. But I sense that she's attempting to, or she wants to, I'm not sure if she'll do it, but she's thinking about doing something different with her music. I actually do think she's working on music right now. She's working right now. And going through a transition. And possibly financial issues. Okay, so I'm going to go more in depth here. I'm going to ask about... I'm going to ask about how does she feel about her music. How does Nicki feel about her music right now? Instead of me guessing, I'm just gonna ask. She is creating. She is really doing an album. Yeah, Nicki is looking. She's thinking about the type of music and should there be some changes, like I said, but there's still a lack of self-awareness here. Still a lack of self-awareness. Yes. But she is, you know, taking things into consideration. I think this album, she has so many beefs going on. Nicki has so many beefs going on right now that... Yes, I feel like she's going to add the beefs in her music, but she's like, if I'm thinking about changing, if I'm thinking about doing something different with my music, how can I add the beefs, piss these people off, dog them out in my music, and also change simultaneously? How can I change without losing my fan base? Some of my fan base, Or am I losing them now? You know, I see those questions that she's thinking about. She may not say that. She comes off pretty confident most of the time, all of the time to me. I think she's an assertive woman who speaks her mind from a lack of self-awareness. Last question. What is going on in Nicki Minaj's relationship with Kenneth? What is going on with her relationship with Kenneth? I've done like, girl, I think about 3 readings. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. Here's the death card again. The transition, the issue is the relationship. She's going through issues in the relationship also. Damn, bitch. He is someone, oh wow. He is someone who attempts to, I feel like he has a strong personality as well. And I also feel there's a power struggle within this relationship because of that. As we know, Nicki is an alpha woman. She's aggressive, assertive. And he is someone who may be that also. So I can sense that there is a power struggle. Nicki is thinking about contemplating leaving him. This is what the Hermit and the transition and the death card is giving me. She's thinking long and hard about leaving this relationship. Either leaving or changing the dynamic, which I'm not sure if, you know, you all have been together for a while now. How can you change the dynamic? Especially with you being the provider. You know what I mean? It's causing issues in the relationship. It's causing issues to her creativity, to her music. He too is contributing to her lack of self-awareness. He's not someone who she needs to be with, y'all. He doesn't bring out the best he doesn't bring out the best in her. He feels like someone who has a lack of self-awareness also, who's there for the money, who, you know, knows she's insecure and she feels like she needs protection, she needs a man. You know, I do get that from Nicki, guys. I'm sorry. She is the type who feels like she needs a man. And because of that, she holds on to these beings who are below her. Every male that I've seen her with is below her. Safari, Meek Mill, and this one. They are below her caliber of being. Okay? He does not bring out the best in her. Creatively, personally. And they too could already be broken up. The transition could already be happening. But I see that she is, you know, she knows that there's something going on that needs to be fixed, that needs to be acknowledged. But the way she works is that I don't think that these type of things are going to happen. I just don't see her moving into action. We'll see, guys. And if she does, she'll probably keep it on the low because she got ops. You know what I mean? It's best that Nicki keep a lot of shit that's going on the low because she got a lot of ops. Okay? So, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.